Hello guys, welcome to the Facebook ad breakdown by none other than AshuVerse. So today I will go over the one of the famous influencer Tai Lopez. If you know that guy, he met with Elon Musk and he met with a lot of entrepreneurs, also coached them, and also he has like 3 million followers all over his social media, especially in the Instagram. And when it comes to Facebook, he has around like 6.2 million followers. So he has the big number, and with that big number he also sell a lot of stuff. And out of this, one of his ad got so much viral, which made him to get into the world's best swipe file. And if you don't know what is swipe.co, it's the one of the best place, and it's mentioned world's best direct response copy in it. So it's a very best place for swipe file, and it's selected by the people who think that's the great ad, and it performs well, whether it's generated in millions or in thousand or 100 grands. So these are the big numbers. If you will search upon that, you will find it here, like that thing mentioned here. It, as you can see, I can show you swipe.co, and you can see that ad, male and female targeted Facebook ads from Tai Lopez. So we will break down that ad specifically. So without wasting any time, I will just straight go down to the ads. So whenever you see any ad, especially the not the video, the image ad or something like this I am showing to you, you first saw the image. If you get little bit of curious, you read the headline, as you can see here, and after the headline you read the sub headline. And if you get hooked so much here, most of the people clicked here, and if they didn't convince, then they go to the caption and read the whole script. So first we have to break down this image. So this image is saying for ambitious women who are ready to climb, and they are very specific with the target audience for ambitious women who are ready to climb. Are you ready to climb? That's the good question. So the headline is for ambitious women who are ready to climb, and it's mentioning the target audience very specifically for the women, and they are filtering out that woman. So yeah, we know our target audience. Then what? Warning: the this is only for the ambitious women. And never no woman will think, oh, I am not ambitious because I have a lot of dream to achieve after being in 40s or 20s or anything, because there's no mention in the as here. There can be any ambitious woman. And the funny thing is here, and you have to understand the human psychology, especially the women psychology, how they think. They always want to feel great, they always want to feel praised by someone else, want to feel something special. That's why this headline, and especially the sub headline, they're giving them the specificity. Okay, I'm the ambitious woman, I'm something specific. That's why I will click on that, because I want to know what is the ambitious woman is, and why this thing is only for ambitious women, because I am ambitious, so I will click on it. And there is a same ad related to it, which is also for the man. I didn't mention it here, but for the same ad from the same guy, just said for ambitious men who are ready to conquer. Can you see the difference? Climb, conquer. And conquer means it's show the manhood, it's show the power, because that's how the men are. That's how the men are. It has a like masculinity, but here is the feminism, you can say. So you have to know the psychology behind the headline. They are targeting the right audience, and they didn't apply any kind of for you or any Nesby. They just targeted the right audience. Then it being specific and give some kind of urgency by giving the warning. So it make them to act. Okay, I will click on that ad, or I will just go to the caption. So if there is any little bit of people who are skeptical, they will read the scripts. So I will read the script first. You are standing on a mountain thousand feet above the lights, gazing at a city filled with millions of people unthinkingly moving about their ordinary lives. Life up here is very simple. You either join the masses down there or you continue to climb. No core promises, no whining, no excuses, no second chances. Yours is a path constantly bombarded by the people below telling you that you can't do it. But every step you make is a step telling them you can. You stand at the beginning of an expression life. This is your mountain. Everyone below says it's unbeatable, but you are not everyone. I believe you can conquer this mountain. That's why I have created the 67 steps. The 67 steps came from the teachings of powerful and famous people who conquered their own mountain and have lived extraordinary lives. People like Bill Gates, Charlie Munger, Peter Drucker, Gandhi, Stephen Hawking, Plato, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Pablo Picasso, the Dalai Lama, along with my personal millennial mentors. These 67 steps will be a guide to your avoiding a wasted life. In every life, there is a mountain. Click here to conquer yours. Okay, the first line is something you can see. You are standing on a mountain thousand feet above lies, gazing at a city filled with millions of people thinking, unthinking, moving about their ordinary lives. When someone will read the first line, you are standing on a mountain of thousand feet above the lies. The way the writer is saying, you can imagine that okay, I'm standing in it, and I'm looking at the city filled with millions of people unthinkingly moving about their ordinary lives, and that's what's exactly this image doing. As you can see, he's uh, standing standing upon one of the mountain, and he's looking at the city, and he is looking to the people who was driving and who was rushing for the life, who was going here and there, but he is still calm here and looking at these people because they have ordinary lives, and he is just watching them from there. So can you relate that, like the image they want to show in the air, that's what they have this tell in the first line, so they can relate, bro. Okay, yeah, there's something going on, and that's the thing they are saying, and I can relate it. Life of here is very simple because you are not in trouble like the people who are below the mountain who was rushing for their life, but you are at the good position, so just life is simple for you. You either join the masses down there or you continue to climb. So as I said here, the first line is very good for hook to imagine, and I already break down it, so I'm just re-breaking down by recording the video so it will be understandable for you. You either join the masses down there, and it's the pain point because after being in the mountain, after some times you will get to the home, then next day you will get to the job or you will do your work again. So you will again join the masses down there, so that's the actual pain point of here. Or you continue to climb. Okay, no compromises, no whining, no excuses, no second chances. And that's the one of the line which generated all from AI. And instead of saying this, and it's a very good copy, I agree, and it's generated a lot of money, but still, this is right now so oversaturated. These lines like no AI, no stuff, nothing. That's purely AI generated, and personally, I don't like it. And the people in the industry, they know this is bullshit, so don't use it. Maybe it worked when there's ad run, but right now if you will use that, it's not good for you, for your professionalism as a copywriter. Don't use this word, no it is, no this, no x, no y, nothing say that. But say something in the but say something in the bullets, like he's clearing the objections or clearing the some points. You can mention it in the something conversational manner by mentioning the bullets. No core promises, no whining, no excuses. There will be no excuses, no second chances. Like something like this. I'm not making something in the mind right now, but you can make something that's easy to do. Yours is a path constantly bombarded by the people below telling you that you can't do it. There's always a people who will be the crab in your journey and always will pull you down. That's the another pain point, because he's going very good with the pen, because mass, you don't want to join the masses down there, they are also dragging you to not go up to the mountain. but 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 is the one of the word, if you use it in the right way, it can improve your copy and it can create a dramatic situation, because you are just giving pen and pen all throughout the copy till now. But the word but, they start framing something else. Every step you make is a step telling them you can. Whenever you're climbing to the mountain of your life, you know, when you climb, you know you can. Whatever you're doing, whether you're doing business, whether you're doing any stuff, the more you climb, the more you can. You stand at the beginning of an exceptional life, because you know, if you can, you are standing at the one of the very good edge of something. Because if you keep climbing, and if you didn't look after the people, then you will be in the exceptional life so soon. And this is your mountain, and its mountain is nothing but it's talking about the life. Everyone's below says it's unbeatable, but you are not everyone. It's making feeling unique to women, making them feeling like I'm the queen, I can do anything. As I said, make women feel something very good. It's the same goes for men, because copy is almost same but little bit changes in some terms, in some wording, so it will be in better manners. I believe you can conquer this mountain. That's why I have created this 67 steps. So I will little bit go there. I said, but every step you can make a step telling them you can. That's the pleasure. That's the resource. That's the thing. You can do it. And introducing the dream state, you stand at the beginning of an exceptional life. Introducing to the dream state, right? And this is your mountain. Everyone below says it's unbeatable. And also, whenever I read that line, I feel there's an opportunity and there's always a possibility and always the dream state. But how it can be possible, it also has the in my mind how I can do that. It is possible, I know it, but how I can do that? Is there any solution out there? So the solution here, he made it here. He revealed the unique mechanism, the way they can climb the mountain and can achieve the things they want, win in the life. And everyone below says it's unbeatable. Everyone says you can't, it's very hard to do, and you can't do it, it's not for everyone, it's not a piece of cake. That's a common belief and the common objection. That's what he's mentioning here. But to make you feel specific, as I'm saying again, that's to make unique. When women will see, okay, that's for me, that's only for me, then that's why I have created the 67 steps. Now the writer revealed the unique mechanism how they can actually climb the mountain and can achieve their life. And the thing he said, how they can climb. How I will climb out of the masses. That's the answer is in this 67 step. And after reading the 67 steps, I had the mind, what is 67 steps? So he said exactly what is 67 steps. The 67 steps came from the teachings of powerful and famous people who conquered their own mountain and have lived extraordinary lives. Again, I will get the questions, who are these people? So he mentioned a lot of them: Bill Gates, Charlie Munger, Peter Drucker, Gandhi, Stephen Hawking, the greatest scientist, Plato, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Pablo Picasso, the Dalai Lama, monk, the monk guy, along with my personal millionaire mentors. Big credibility. If you're writing anything, if you're doing anything, and if you're mentioning some names like this, also you have your personal millionaire mentors. What can be the big credibility like this? And he is the guy himself is the big having the big credibility. Also, when he gives credibility like this, it becomes more credible. This 67 will be your guide to avoiding a wasted life. That's the pain point. But this 67 steps will lead you to the pleasure and the things you want. In every life, there is a mountain. Click here to conquer yours. Because going through all the pain after giving the solution, That's the one step and the action you can take, so you can conquer your mountain, you can control your own life. That's what it's all for. Can you see how the copy goes? First starting with the ad image, which builds the curiosity, then I read the headline, then the subheadline, then from the first line till the end line I just read it. And the structure is, first you have to capture the attention from the image, then make them curious to read, whether it's a woman or anyone. First, get the right audience, and when you run ads, especially in the Facebook or in the Instagram, you have the ad preference, so you can target the right audience. So it's not a big thing. But being specific in the copy get you the right audience and more specific audience, and you will get more conversions. So they start with the hook, the imaginary situation. So they will hook into some kind of story and the imaginary situation. So here what's exactly that happened, and it is also happening in the image. Whenever they are thinking, whenever they are reading the first line, they will also, whenever they will look at that image, because when you are reading from your phone or a laptop, you are first looking at the image, then you click on the caption, then you're reading the first line, also you can look at the image. So they can think here, also they can see here. So it will be more powerful, because if you're thinking something and you can see it, it will be more powerful and it will be more hook for the people. Then after that, they are driving down into some kind of pain phase, into some phases of your life, just giving you the pain point after pain point. That's how your life is going and all the stuff. People are dragging you and blah blah blah. Then what you can do, he's motivating you, he's changing the frame from pain. He's leading you to the pleasure. Okay, I can solve that pain by having the right solutions. But what actually is the solution right there? So after the hook, after giving the pain after pain, and using some kind of bullets which he didn't use but you can use in your copy, then he mentioned the pleasure point, the solution, what he said in the CTA. Hook, body copy, offer, then the CTA. That's how the basic of any copy. But here I take it as a hook, pain, pleasure, CTA. Pain to pleasure, that's how it goes. Pain to pleasure, or dream state. Then done, CTA. That's what all the copy is. And if I will go specifically, hook, then he go to one of the situation by doing the pain point. Then he mention the objections, so he can read further and get more pain points. Then he's more hooked that now he's driving down to the pleasure point, introducing the dream set. And yeah, I can have my dreams. So how I can fulfill my dreams? Then he mentioned his unique mechanism, how he can climb and how he can solve his problems. But what is 67 steps? I also will ask that. So I just give a brief about that from there. So what's the credibility? Why I will believe in you? Because I learned from these people, from my personal matters, and from these people life stories. Good credibility. So I will just write it down here how it goes now. So these are the basically questions you can see. Pain plays a pain. He mentioned in the also clearing the objections. Yeah, that's all. That's how the copy goes. And you can do it from your side. I just give you the brief how you can do it from your side. You just have to sit down, you have to break down your own copy. They can understand how it goes, and you can take any of their, like if you are writing for any other brand, either for e-com, either for jewelry, either for solar panel, or anything, just go to the high converting ads, go to the Facebook ads manager, search for the right keywords for that specific ad. Like I'm searching for any sunglasses, so I will see which ad is running from the last 6 months for more period of time, because it's running for a long period of time, because it's a successful ad. So I will look after this copy and the image. If it's good enough, then I will swipe it, I will break down it, and I will get the inspiration and I will make own one of my for my client or for my business. And if you find this helpful and if you want any kind of improvement in this copy, I will just suggest you just feel free to comment something in this breakdown, and I will come up with some more videos like this. And if you like it, just let me know. And yeah, see you in the next breakdown. Tada, bye bye, see ya, peace out.